Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Oscar vs. Trevor here. I'm joined by Thomas, and we are looking at more awards. We have the AFI Top 10, the HCA Nominations, some more critics groups, plus Oppenheimer's not in the VFX race anymore, which is another thing. I'm sick, so I'm going to probably cough and sneeze. Thomas is not sick to my knowledge, so let's jump in. All right, here's AFI. I'm going to scroll over and let's see what we got.
Let's have a look.
All right, American Fiction's here.
Okay, makes sense. Missed NBR, but showed up.
It's here. It's here. Okay, let's see if Color Purple's here. There's Barbie.
Yeah.
Okay, now we have holdovers.
Okay, so no Color Purple.
No Color Purple,
No Color
which
Purple.
means it's missed AFI and NBR. It's very rare. Like I think Vice was the last film to miss AFI and NBR and then get a Best Picture nom. So
yeah, doesn't rule it out, but is an interesting snub on both of these organizations' parts. Okay, Killers makes sense.
Killers, Lemons here.
Yeah.
Maestro's here. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
May December. Okay. May December doing well. May December's doing well.
That's very cool. It's picking up. Yeah. I mean, it's released at a very good time. This does show that there is some, release dates aren't completely null and void really anymore. Like it released at a perfect time. Got that momentum right around these nominations starting to come out.
Yeah.
Can springboard off of that.
For sure. Okay. Oppenheimer's here, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And Past Lives. There is it showed up at both now.
Yeah. I think we're fine.
Poor Things.
Poor Things and Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse.
Yes. Okay. Interesting. Did that make both then? Spider-Verse?
No, good. Boy in the Heron made NBR.
Boy in the Heron made NBR. That's correct. Yeah, it won animated, didn't it? Yeah, that was.
Yeah. So if we're looking at what made both AFI and NBR, Barbie, Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, May December, Oppenheimer, Past Lives, Poor Things. Is that it? Or did May December make both? No, I don't think it did.
Did it?
I don't think so. I'll double check.
Yeah, it could have done. They did some interesting stuff at NBR.
Let's see. Here, I'll just cut this.
Yeah.
And I can just retake that basically. Okay. It did not. So it was 7. So I'll just recount. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. So if we're looking at what made both here, it's American Fiction didn't. So it's Barbie, Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Past Lives, 4th. 7.
Yeah, which is
so
interesting.
We have Just Here, Spider-Verse, May December, and American Fiction.
Yeah.
And just at NVR was Boy in the Heron, Ferrari, and the Iron Claw.
Yeah. Okay.
And the Color Purple didn't make either. Air didn't make either. Goodbye.
It's more crucial for Air than it is for Color Purple, really. Air is no. What?
Wait, did they do a special award? No. Okay.
No. Okay.
Well, that's weird. This is like the first year in a while that they haven't done a special award for like a non-American. It would have been Anatomy, probably.
That's me, yeah.
Because last year was Fancy. So that's weird that they didn't do a special award this year.
I mean, yeah. It doesn't hurt.
It doesn't mean that much, but it's just interesting. So yeah, Just Here, May December, Spider-Verse, and American Fiction. So if we look up here at what Mendigo said on NBP, so line up 6 to 8, 80% average of the last 14 years, right? So if we're imagining 6 to 8, well, what made both that we feel pretty locked about? 7. Yeah. Barbie, Holdovers, Kopfum, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Past Lives, Poor Things. So of our current predicted list, what isn't here? Anatomy of Fall didn't make either, but it's international, so it's hard to say with that. Color Purple didn't make either. And again, for American films, it's been since 2018 since a film was missed with AFI and NBR and they got a picture on. That's interesting. That is interesting.
I think we'll get our first big test for Color Purple with Globes. It needs to do.
Yeah, if it underperforms at Globes,
we could be in trouble. And if May December overperforms at Globes, potentially, could be interesting.
Could be interesting. Very, very interesting. And then American Fiction misses NBR, but it shows up here. I think that's fine.
Yeah. I don't think we need to worry too much about that. I think we've got an interesting consensus from these both. Yeah.
For sure. Happy that Past Lives made both though. Like that seems to be doing.
Yeah, for sure. It seems to be. It's showing up where it needs to. It's showing up, and that's all that really needs to happen with Past Lives at this point. So, yeah,
absolutely.
for sure. Don't feel too worried about that at all.
All right, now we got the HCA. Apparently, they're called the Astro Award. I don't know what do you do in HCA.
Sure.
Anyways, Barbie picture, and here we go. Let's take a look at these. So there's a lot of categories here.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Best picture.
Okay.
Starting out at the top here.
Okay, it did make it there. I guess if it was going to make anywhere, it would be
the HCAs.
It'd be HCAs, yeah. It did very well at the HCA midseason.
Yeah. American Fiction.
Cool.
All right, Barbie. Here's Color Purple.
Okay, showed up here. That's what it needs to do.
Yep. Holdovers,
Yeah.
Killers? No, wait,
Yeah.
hold up. They didn't do Anatomy of a Fall.
Oh, they didn't do it either. I mean, potentially we were just a bit overconfident, and Anatomy of a Fall ends up like a sort of more Drive My Car kind of thing, where it picks up buzz a little
Or
later
Worst
in the
Person in the world,
season.
maybe.
Or potentially even something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe. But it is
only the
interesting.
HCAs. We're fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Fine for
Exactly.
now. Killers, Maestro Syria,
Yeah.
Oppenheimer,
Yeah.
Past Lives, Spider-Verse.
Oh, so no Poor Things. Ooh, that is surprising. Huh.
Okay, HCA.
Is that it? Is that it?
That's it.
That's it. Okay.
So that's another thing for Spider-Verse, by the way.
Okay. They've traded in,
They traded in Spider-Verse and Air for Poor Things and Anatomy.
Poor Things being wanted it. Huh.
Yeah.
That's fascinating. Well, I mean, we'll see if it shows up in the other categories. Like Director. Director's going to be interesting if Yorgos shows up.
Yeah. Okay. Let's look at it.
Spider-Verse doing very well.
Here's Director. Alexander Payne.
Cool. Okay, sure. If they're liking it. I mean, it did do very well at the mid-season, so.
It did do very well at the mid-seasons. Okay, Ben Affleck Air. Bradley Cooper.
This is an odd lineup. So, no Marty.
Celine Song.
No Christopher Nolan either.
No, Nolan's here.
Okay, Nolan's here. Oh, it's just it's done alphabetically like that.
Oh, wait, how many are they doing?
Oh, are they doing 10? They might be doing 10.
They might be doing 10. Corey Jefferson.
Yeah. Okay, it's done.
Emerald. Okay, they're doing a lot.
Right.
Emerald here. Greta Gerwig.
Yeah, Greta Gerwig, nice.
Scorsese is here.
Okay, there.
And then Yorgos is here. Okay.
Okay, so no Blitz. If you're comparing that to the big client, no Blitz.
No Justine Triet here. So Yorgos is here.
Yeah, Yorgos is there.
What missed? How about Celine Song's here? Spider-Verse directors. It's Spider-Verse directors and Blitz aren't here.
That makes sense.
And then they've plugged in Emerald and Yorgos. Yeah.
That makes sense. That tracks.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Actress. This one will be interesting.
Are they doing 10 here as well or 5?
I don't know.
We'll see.
Carey Mulligan.
Yeah, sure. Cool.
Makes sense. Yep. Emma Stone. Okay.
Yeah.
So they've done Emma.
They've done Poor Things. Okay.
Just not in picture.
Interesting blind spot. Okay.
Fantasia.
Okay, does show up somewhere. That's good. Fair.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And then
Lily.
Margot. Oh, they're still going. Okay.
No, it's 6.
Oh, 6.
They didn't do Sandra.
They didn't do Sandra. They're not taking to Anatomy of a Fall.
They don't like
Anatomy. It is the HCAs. It is the HCAs.
Why?
I don't know.
Why don't you like Anatomy?
Is there anything else glaringly missing?
I mean, Carrie's here, Emma's here.
Yeah, no, it's the rest of them though.
And then, I guess Kaylee Spaney would be like the 7th side, but I mean, this is basically just the top 6 minus Sandra. So
yeah, no Natalie Portman either. They didn't do May December. They're not really taking.
Yeah, May December hasn't gotten anything either so far. Yeah. So okay, all right, actor.
They like Saltburn. They do like Saltburn.
They like Saltburn. Barry Keoghan, Bradley Cooper, Gillian.
Yes, makes sense. Yeah.
Coleman Domingo.
Okay, cool.
Jeffrey Wright
and
Giamatti.
Leo. Yeah. No, Leo.
Leo hasn't been getting
that's the second place he's missed. Where else did he miss? One of the critics.
One other critic. I mean, Leo's kind of struggling with the critics group so far, which is interesting. Kind of weird.
Yeah, potentially. The attention's just gone to over him. Yeah, I mean, the attention has really filtered to Lily Gladstone.
Lily Gladstone, yeah.
Maybe
De Niro has also been missing. I will say, De Niro's also been struggling so far. So
maybe it's not going to be such a tour de force in acting as we thought.
Maybe,
but
I don't know. Interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
Important actress, America Ferrera's here.
Nice, she's showing up.
She's starting to pick them up.
A couple places, yeah.
Danielle Brooks, yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Divine, Julianne Moore. There's May December.
Okay, interesting.
Rachel McAdams, Margaret.
Kind of expect that for the HCAs.
Sure. And the Viola Davis. No. No Emily Blunt.
Okay, still no Emily Blunt.
Emily Blunt hasn't picked up a single nomination.
I mean, she's not that worthy. So,
no, she isn't. Wow. That's Viola's first.
Daniel Brooks, so no Taraji P.
No Taraji. Interesting.
No Rosamund Pike, even though they like Saltburn.
Even though they like, but they did Julianne.
That's very fascinating lineup.
Okay.
I mean, it's a very HCA lineup, that one. Viola Davis and Rachel McAdams.
All right, supporting actor. Charles Melton's here. Let's go.
Okay, good.
Coleman
Domingo as well. They're liking the color purple here.
They like color purple a lot. Dominic says a holdover. Okay, wow.
Great nom.
They're doing some shit. They're doing.
Okay.
He got the mid-season ones as well. We still haven't gotten a single one of the R's. RDJ,
no, we haven't.
Gosling, Ruffalo, or De Niro.
2 spaces left.
Downey and Gosling. So no Poor Things. And no De Niro.
I mean, potentially, yeah. The Poor Things were not really being. They didn't really like Poor Things here. And then.
But I mean, okay, but like, but Ruffalo did just win NBR. Like, I think he's fine. I will say, Willem Dafoe hasn't gotten a single nomination yet.
Yeah.
Again, we're still very early in the season, but it's interesting.
I feel good about keeping Defoe off and having Wilson in. I just think
Well,
that
yeah,
makes so much more sense.
Honestly, De Niro's the 5.
Yeah, probably.
Like, honestly, it's like RDJ, Gosling, Melton, Ruffalo, De Niro, and then outside. Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Like, I feel like De Niro's honestly the most vulnerable here. Interesting. Okay, Colin Domingo picking it up is also kind of interesting. Cast ensemble, Air, sure, whatever.
Okay, yeah, sure. Lots of names.
Barbie.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Killers.
Okay, so they're still doing it for ensemble.
Color Purple, Holdovers. Yeah, I don't know.
Those all kind of track.
Yeah. I don't
mean,
yeah.
No Poor Things, still No Poor Things.
Yeah, the only place they did it is director, but they did 10 and then Emma Stone.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, international. There's Anatomy. Finally.
Maybe people just do it in international and slowly will develop a picture narrative.
Concrete Utopia's here.
Okay.
Fallen Leaves.
Seen that
show on.
Bits.
Okay. Let's go. Perfect Days.
Nice.
Okay, I will say also About Digressives hasn't gotten a single nomination yet.
Yeah, maybe it's just too inaccessible for people. Maybe people are just not going for it.
Radical, okay. Society of Snow, there it is. Taste of Things. Teacher's Loan, let's go. I really hope Teacher's Loan gets some momentum. And then Zone.
Okay. No Boy and the Heron.
Yeah, no Monster either.
So it seems like Japan potentially made the right decision there, going for Perfect Days.
Yeah, even though like this is also Perfect Days' first nom, to be fair.
Yeah, okay. Is it? Really?
It hasn't gotten anything so far. So
okay.
Yeah, okay. Very interesting. International. Oh, okay. So they're doing lots of things. So international filmmaker Hayao Miyazaki playing the Heron. Bayona.
Cool. Yeah.
Glazer. Justine. Thank God she's here.
Yeah.
And then Tron and Hong. And then nice vendors.
Okay. Cool for a lot of big names that are recognizable in America. There, I see.
Yeah.
Bayona, Wenders, Glazer, Miyazaki. Yeah. I see what they've done there.
Yep. Cool. Okay. International actress. I'm gonna place her. Okay. I'm excited to see that.
Okay. Maybe Sandra Hull is just here. Maybe they just like split it up.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, Leila Mahoney, perfect. Yes. Yeah. They need business. Nice. Let's go. There's Sandra.
Yeah, there you go. She'll probably get a supporting nom if they do supporting noms as well.
Yeah. Roberta Colleen. Okay, Cassandra. Nurse actor. Yep, makes sense. Christian Friedel.
Yeah, we'll probably get.
Okay, so Snow. Eugenio Rodez. Radical makes sense. Bernal. Yes. Koji Kusho.
Yeah.
Him and Lily Gladstone, 2 best performances of the year. Fight me.
Yeah.
And then Matt Nicholson. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. All that I think makes sense. First feature. Avi Rockwell.
2001. That seems to be showing up in these kind of categories.
Oh, nice.
Okay. I've not seen it.
Oh, nice. That's fun. Good movie. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. She should be winning everything. Fine.
Okay. If that was her first film. Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. Cord Jefferson. There he is.
There's your one.
And then sure.
Okay. Sure. Why not? It was a film with some direction.
Would have liked for Raven Jackson to get this platform, but that's okay.
Yeah.
For all that Red States is on, but okay. Animated feature. Boy in the Heron. Elementals here. Will They Do Wish? Nimona.
Yes.
Spider-Verse.
Yes.
Suzume. Ninja Turtles. No Wish.
Wishes.
Nothing. It's gone. It's Strange World. Wish isn't getting the nomination. And that isn't just based off of this. It's been like it's not getting anywhere. If anywhere was going to do Wish,
poorly at the box office.
If anywhere was going to do Wish, it would be the HCAs. Let's be serious.
Yeah, HCAs, or if it potentially shows up at the Globes, but even that, I wouldn't be predicting it for the Globes.
I think it's like Spider-Verse, Boy and the Heron,
Elemental.
And then at least one Netflix thing between like Nimona and Chicken Run.
Nimona is looking good at the moment, to be fair.
Nimona's doing quite well.
And
then I think like Ninja Turtles has been doing well. I think it could also
or if they go for an international thing potentially.
With like The Peasants, or it could just be double Netflix and we get both that and Chicken Run.
They could just do double Netflix as well, 100%. Yeah.
Okay, Doc.
Documentary.
20 Days of Marypool. There it is.
Yep, we've been seeing
American Symphony. Okay.
Doing decently.
Beyond Utopia.
There's Beyond Utopia.
Finally, Little Richard. That's okay. Fine.
Sure.
Still.
And there's Still.
And then Taylor Swift.
Okay, sure.
Listen, I love Taylor Swift. I don't know if that's I would.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a documentary.
I'm not entirely sure, but okay.
But sure. This is interesting.
Fascinating lineups.
Very weird. I mean, four of these are Sundance. Everything except American Symphony.
Yeah.
So interesting. Okay. I don't think there's anything too drastic missing.
No, I mean the documentary feature, we'll just see which sort of consensus.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Four Daughters isn't here, and like Kokomo City, which have been doing quite well. But
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, each ceremony. I mean, because of the documentary, it's so people won't have seen very many. It just really does depend on which ones people have seen at different critics.
Yeah.
So
Sure. Yeah, for sure. Okay, action. Creed 3, Dungeons and Dragons, Guardians, John Wick, Mission Impossible, The Killer.
That's They could have made that lineup a lot worse. They could have had a lot worse of a lineup there.
They really could have.
So yeah,
sure. Comedy. This would be interesting. Are they good? Okay, nice.
cool.
Blackberry, fine.
If that's a comedy.
But nice. Yes,
nice. That's a good choice. That's a choice. I will say they're liking Amazon MGM. They like
They are.
Saltburn. They like
yeah.
Bottoms here. Yeah.
There's Joyride. Love it. No Hard Feelings.
That makes sense.
Theater
Camp. That's a good lineup. You know what? They've not done half bad.
That is a good lineup.
Yeah.
Okay. Horror feature. No Barbie. Would Barbie have counted?
I don't know. If they've done it in picture, I feel like they may have been less inclined to.
All right. Horror. Evil Dead Rise. Fine. Not gonna count. Whatever.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Megan.
Okay.
Sure. No one was. I don't know what that is. Scream 6. Talking.
Sure.
You know what? I will say. Last year was a great year for horror. This year.
Less so much.
Less so.
Yeah.
Less so.
I like Talk to Me. The rest of the lineup that I've seen, not much.
Yeah, Talk to Me is all right. Megan's kind of fun. Not everything else.
Yeah.
Short film. I'm not familiar with any of these. Oh, Strange Way. Oh,
Strange Way of Life and Wonderful
Strange Way of Life and Henry Sugar. Yeah.
And it's Once Upon a Time. Is that short? Didn't know that was short.
Yeah.
I know that was the one that was basically a long advertising campaign for Disney.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, voiceover performance. These are weird. Aaron DeBoe's Wish, sure. Bradley Cooper, Guardians, sure.
That kind of makes sense.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, good choice. Good choice.
Hell yeah. Yes.
Good choice.
Sure. And good.
Great choice. Okay, cool. They like the Spider-Verse cast. That's good to know.
Good. Okay. Original screenplay.
Of course they did that.
Okay, so you do it here.
Maybe they really did
this last time. Anatomy of Fall, eating in screenplay. That's the one.
Maybe they did just sort of very binary make a split between international and picture, and they just thought, no, we'll just do anatomy in international categories and not do it picture.
Maybe.
Potentially.
Across the board, anatomy eating up these screenplay nominations. Barbie, okay.
Yeah.
Past Lives.
So no holdovers.
No holdovers.
Interesting, because they did Cessa. They clearly liked it. And they did something. Just Amazon MGM did something. They did something. They've cancelled it as Ver. Why would they do that? Great. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
So no Maestro, no May
December,
and no Rustin. They didn't do any Netflix things.
Nobody's doing Rustin. Nobody's done Rustin.
No, but just in terms of that Netflix duo.
Yeah. But yeah, no Netflix, which isn't. Yeah, but May December missing.
Saltburn to watch. Yeah.
Saltburn's interesting. Adapted. American Fiction. Yep.
Will they do Are You There? Yes.
Are You There, guy?
Okay. Cool. I mean, they've got 6 slots.
Hold on. They haven't done All of Us Strangers. Anywhere. Fucking anywhere.
I mean, did you really expect it from the HCAs?
No, but still.
Yeah.
Okay, Killers.
Yeah.
Oppie.
Poor Things.
It's on here. And
Spider-Verse.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So just know All of Us Strangers. Okay. And Zone, I guess, would be the one. But yeah.
Zone, yeah.
Okay. Very interesting. Casting. Air.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
American Fiction. Barbie, yes. Barbie. Oppenheimer, absolutely. Color Purple, sure. Holdovers. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All right. So here, let's get into text. Okay.
Actually, also just before, no killers. No killers firemen and casting.
That is, yeah.
So
yeah.
That is something to know. Yeah.
John Wick.
Okay, John Wick.
Killers at the Flower Moon. Meister's here.
Meister's here. That makes sense.
Oppie.
Oppenheimer. Yeah.
Poor Things. So yeah, I mean, great noms.
That's a decent that's not a bad
lineup. Didn't love John Wick, but cinematography is obviously great. I mean, yeah, not really too much to complain here, to be honest.
No. I mean, no Color Purple is interesting since this is a ceremony that
they do like the Color Purple,
but they didn't do it in these kind of texts.
I'm getting a little bit worried about Color Purple. I'm not gonna lie.
I am as well. I'm getting a bit more confident about May December. We might need to have an update of that best picture predictions we just put out, but
okay, Jacqueline Durant, obviously, costume design, Barbie,
of course.
Okay, oh my god, people remembered it existed.
Showing up in costume design.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
Guardians?
There are a lot of costumes in that film.
There sure are a lot of costumes. All right. Killers. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Poor Things and
so no Oppenheimer.
In Color Purple. Okay.
Yeah, at least it showed up here.
Guardians over Oppenheimer, which is a choice.
Yeah. No, okay. That sort of makes sense to line up.
Checks out. Editing. And let's go.
That's a great one.
Fantastic nomination. I'm not understanding their logic with Anatomy of Fall here, but whatever we can get.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it showed up for the stuff. It showed up in international. It showed up in international actress.
I guess international. Yeah.
So potentially they did just divide it.
Maybe.
And they didn't want to double on it.
Editing. John Wick. Okay.
They're liking John Wick.
They are liking John Wick. Killers. Yep. Thelma.
Yeah.
Oppie.
Cool.
Spider-Verse in editing.
Okay.
And Holdovers.
Holdovers makes sense. No Barbie, which could have showed up potentially, but
no color purple either.
No color purple. Yeah, holdovers. I think holdovers could just become this thing.
I think holdovers just gonna get it. I mean, a la like Banshees.
Exactly.
Like it's just
gonna just that kind of thing.
Yep. Okay. Hair and makeup. Barbie's here.
Barbie. That makes sense.
I think it's gonna happen. I'm really curious to see what they do here. Dungeons and Dragons. Wow. Okay. Are there prosthetics?
Maybe. Yeah.
Guardians. We know that's happening.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Maestro. We know that that's winning.
Cool.
Poor Things. Yeah. And then what's this? The color purple.
Purple. Okay. All the things that we were expecting showed up.
Dungeons and Dragons. I'm a little bit surprised about, but like, I mean, that's just Oppenheimer though. Oppenheimer.
Oh, that's true. Oppenheimer's not there. I mean, it wasn't ever guaranteed. Oppenheimer.
Yeah, I still think it can happen though. Like all of the aging that they do with everybody, particularly.
I mean, unless the 5 is just this minus Dungeons and Dragons, Barbie, Guardians, Maestro, Color Purple, Poor Things. That could track as a lineup.
I could see Color Purple maybe dropping for Oppie.
Potentially, if it doesn't have that widespread appeal.
Even just because I haven't seen Color Purple, but I feel like Oppenheimer is more makeup. But
potentially.
Not sure. But okay. It gives a bit of clarity. Song.
Let's see which Barbie
Let's go.
Yes, that's a good shout.
Let's go theater camp.
Finally, someone's recognized it.
Dance the Night.
Okay, so are they doing all 3?
I'm Just Ken.
Most likely.
Peaches.
Yeah, sure.
Whatever. The Wish from Wish. It wasn't.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah.
They've done all 3 Barbie and then just Wish, Super Mario Bros. And theater camp. I mean,
no Wonka. Wonka's not.
No Wonka. Okay. I mean, there's a couple of Color Purple songs. No Color Purple song.
And no Hunger Games either.
No Hunger Games. Diane Warren as well. Not here.
I mean, she's not going to show up in place like
anyway.
So,
yeah. Okay. So, production design. Yes.
Yes, that's a good show.
Let's go. Let's go. Barbie. Killers.
Yeah. Cool.
Oppie. Yep. Poor Things. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, that's a very good lineup actually. They managed to go a very great lineup.
To be honest.
Yeah.
I can't think of what else they even have.
No. I mean, again, Color Purple's missing.
Color Purple is missing. So we can just go.
Okay. Barbie. I'm surprised Air didn't make it.
To be honest, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna go to Barbie probably.
Or Saltburn even.
Or Megan.
Yeah. Okay.
Score.
It'll probably be Barbie, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like it deserves it.
Deservedly. Elemental's here.
Yeah. Okay. Elemental's here. We'll see which animated ones they go for. Will they go for Spider-Verse as well?
Oppie's here.
Yeah.
Poor Things. I'm saying this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Saltburn. Spider-Verse. Also here.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I think the Oscars 5 is just this minus Saltburn.
It could look that way. It really could.
Like that's really what I'm leaning towards at this point.
Yeah, because I don't know what else there really is. We mentioned this. A lot of the best picture contenders aren't really score contenders. Like this is a fairly weak category.
There is Zone, there is Past Lives, but
there, I just don't know.
I don't know. I really do feel like the 5 as of now is this minus Saltburn.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, sound. Ferrari, okay.
It showed
even though that was one of the most criticized parts of the film.
Yeah, this is
John Wick, sure. Maestro, yeah.
Yeah.
Oppie, obviously. Spider-Verse, obviously.
And the killer. Okay, they've done all of the action.
No Killers of the Flower
Moon. They could have done. No, but they've gone for bigger.
They've gone for shooty explosion-y with Ferrari, John Wick, and the killer. Yeah.
And the killer. Yeah.
But I think that we're gonna see Maestro, Oppie, and Spider-Verse transfer over.
Yes, probably.
And no Color Purple once again.
Yeah.
Struggling with these techs. Stunts, Dungeons and Dragons, Fast X.
Cool.
Guardians, John Wick, Mission Impossible, Polite Society. Okay, all makes sense. Checks out.
That makes sense. Yeah.
VFX. What do they do here? Guardians.
Cool.
Mission Impossible.
Okay.
Interesting. Oppenheimer.
Okay, they've done Oppenheimer.
Which we've seen the VFX thing. We're gonna talk about that in just a second. Poor Things is here. Spider-Verse, the creator.
Okay.
I think the Spider-Verse is getting a nomination. I think Poor Things is getting a nomination. I think Creator's getting a nomination. I think Guardians is getting a nomination. I think that the last spot is Dungeons and Dragons, probably. Like, I think that's their 5.
It does feel like it could be heading that way. Like, Indie's not there anymore.
Yep.
They're not going to do 2 Marvel things.
Like, I do think it's just Guardians, Dungeons and Dragons, Poor Things, Spider-Verse, the creator. What wins? I don't know. We'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah.
And that is everything. Okay,
that's
wow.
Everything. That's a fascinating lineup of nominations they've done, the HCA. But they always are. They always
interesting. At the end of the video, I'll enter all those into the spreadsheet and we can see how the race looks because that will add quite a few nominations and stuff to every category. So so these are the finalists, the 20 finalists for the VFX Oscar. Well, no, it's not here. Oppenheimer.
Yeah, I mean that's a 1. There's really only that one that's
The Little Mermaid 2 didn't make it. That wasn't gonna be.
Oh, did it not?
Little Mermaid didn't make it either. So, but yeah, Oppenheimer didn't make it, which is weird.
Sorry, how the fuck didn't I make it? What VFX? Of what?
Boys in the Boat's here too as well. Transformers is here. The Marvels is here. Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I mean, you're going to get a lot of wild stuff here. But yeah, just not Oppenheimer. This is very
Godzilla
CGI.
-1 is interesting.
Heavily. Yeah. Yeah.
So if we're looking at this, so yeah, Oppenheimer does have a lot of VFX. They just aren't CGI. They are in-camera practical VFX. Those are still visual effects. But the Oscars seem to think that the only things that count as VFX are CGI, which is not the case. But yeah, so Oppenheimer isn't here. So now the conversation is what can win. So what can reasonably get a nomination? Across the Spider-Verse, probably. I think Godzilla could. It's doing really well right now.
Yeah.
Guardians I think
should be
the
safe.
Creator should.
Yeah. Interesting to note that Killers is here. When Oppenheimer missed, Killers still made it.
Yeah. Dungeons and Dragons, I think, could definitely make it. Maybe Mission Impossible.
If the rest of the franchise hasn't, this one wouldn't. And then Poor Things, yeah.
I feel the same. And then Poor Things, I think, could make it. Like, I think maybe Wonka. Maybe.
I don't know. I feel like
as of now, I'd be leaning towards.
Yeah.
We got Poor Things. We got Dungeons and Dragons, and then the Creator, Guardians, Godzilla, Across the Spider-Verse. I think it'll be 5 of those, and I think Across the Spider-Verse, Guardians, the Creator, and Poor Things are definitely in.
Yeah.
And then that last spot will be between Dungeons and Dragons, Godzilla, and maybe even you could just say it's just Across the Spider-Verse, Guardians, the Creator are in, and then Godzilla, Dungeons and Dragons. Poor Things will make up 2 of those. Yeah. I feel really good about Across the Spider-Verse, to be honest. I
feel very good about that. Yeah.
If we're thinking about wins, is it going to be the Creator? That would be so weird. That'd be so weird. The last time a film made it as its only nomination, the last time it won off of that was the Jungle Book Disney thing, right? Other than that, that is the only time I believe since they've expanded the lineup to 5 films that a film would have won with VFX as its only nomination.
No, I don't think we're getting that this year. I think we need to look at I think the 2 top contenders in my mind are Poor Things and Spider-Verse. Just by the nature of them, will have other nominations.
You'll have other because Dungeons and Dragons, if it makes it, that'll be its only nom, right?
That's never winning.
Godzilla, if it makes it, it'll be its only nom, right? And do other things make sense to win? Maybe Godzilla does. Like, maybe Godzilla could make sense to win, but I'm not sure yet. Maybe. Dungeons and Dragons absolutely does not make sense to win. They aren't going to give an Oscar to a Marvel movie for VFX.
No. I mean, yeah, I guess you could say Guardians will probably have other nominations elsewhere, but like, no.
It'll get makeup. It'll get makeup.
Yeah,
I don't think that they're going to do that this year. So I think it is in Poor Things. Like, I've seen it. Like, the VFX are very good, but they're in the show. Like, I think the thing with Spider-Verse has always been if it can get to the shortlist and it can get to the bake-off, which this isn't the final shortlist. The final shortlist will cut it down to 15.
Yeah.
Okay. As long as Spider-Verse makes that final 15 on the shortlist, it can get past the animated thing, I think, because they'll get to show off, hey, these are what the VFX are, right? They look great. And they'll get to showcase everything that they did, and it is incredibly impressive. And I think
there's a lot of them as well. There will be a lot of them,
right? I think it could be enough. I genuinely think it could be enough for the win. And again, Spider-Verse still isn't that far off from a picture nomination. Like, we have our top 10. We have the consensus top 10, right? Outside of that, the next 3 in line are probably May, December, Zone of Interest, and Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
It's still in the conversation.
There's also the narrative that you could potentially attach to it, where obviously we heard about the poor conditions they were working in. Potentially, this is a way of honoring that and their hard work, which is much deserving. So it'd be probably my number 1, honestly.
I think I might be predicting Spider-Verse to win VFX.
Yeah. Which would be a great one. Which would be an absolutely great one for it.
Yeah, it'd be a fantastic win. So I think that's where I'm at right now. But
that's category. 2 vacuums we've been left with. Twice we've been left.
Yeah, Dune and then Oppie.
Scratching for a winner. Yeah.
Could Barbie get a nomination here?
It could. I don't know. I think the VFX are deliberately a little tacky, like it's part of it.
Right.
But they could just view it as a bit.
Right. Same thing with like Killers. I'm just wondering if like of the top movies, can one of those?
I don't know why Killers would.
I don't know. But I don't know. We'll talk about this more. We'll see what like Critics' Choice do and like what the VES, like the Guild, does, because that'll be really interesting. And then once we get it cut down to 15. So yeah. Sure. Okay, let's talk about Chicago critics. Okay, Chicago Film Critics Association time. This is my home turf here.
Home turf, yeah. So you agree with everything they're doing here.
I have to, yeah.
Let's
do the done well. Okay, we got a Poor Things image.
I remember.
Okay, here we go. Barbie.
Cool.
Okay, Killers Flower Moon.
Cool.
May, December. Nice.
Very cool.
Oppenheimer. Poor Things, and that is it. Okay.
5. Oh, that's an interesting 5.
That's a nice 5. That is a nice 5. I've seen all of these. all great.
Yeah, for sure.
Good list. No past lives, no holdovers.
No,
no
I think we
anatomy.
may just have top 4
No.
plus May December here. Like, I think we
Yeah,
just,
I mean,
I think those are the top 4. So
probably this
and
is
then
top 4.
they've just decided to throw in May December here.
May December is
That's
showing
really
up everywhere though. Everybody's loving May
It's showing
December.
up. It is. And I mean, quite right too. Quite right
It's
too.
amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Director.
Let's see what they've
Gerwig.
Gerwig, yep, cool.
Haynes.
Todd Haynes, okay, they're liking May December here, yeah.
Yorgos, Nolan, Scorsese. Yeah, same.
Okay,
Same thing.
same vibe. Cool.
Okay, actor. Leo is here.
There's Leo showing up.
Giamatti.
Okay.
Killian,
cool.
Andrew Scott is here. Oh, Teo.
Nice. That's a great choice. Okay.
Oh, what a 5.
That's a lovely choice. You too. So
Ooh,
no
Bradley
Cooper. But no Bradley Cooper. I mean, did enough people get to Maestro in Chicago? Maybe not. We'll see if Carey Mulligan shows up. Yeah,
I kind of love this 5. I'm not gonna lie, like, and no Coleman, no Jeffrey Wright. They're taking an American.
Yeah.
So far, but
yeah.
I mean,
we'll see the screenplay.
Let's go. They didn't go for Past Lives and Picture though.
No, I mean, we'll see if they go for Greta Lee.
Yeah, we'll see if Greta Lee happens. Okay, Lily, of course. From to the Ear. Sandra's here.
Yes.
Let's
go. Good. Finally. Okay, they're really liking
Natalie.
December. Makes sense if you're doing it.
Margot. Oh my God, they did some things.
Okay.
And Emma.
Emma. Okay, so no Greta Lee. Interesting, they've done Teo over Greta Lee.
So Emma's here, Lily's here, Sandra's here.
They're not going for Maestro. They're really not.
Yeah, Carrie's missing. That's who's good. Yeah. But Natalie and Margot. So Margot's here though. Margot's here.
Yeah.
Like she is showing up.
Here and there.
Okay, supporting actor, Downey.
Okay.
Gosling.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay, he's actually showing. He's
actually showing up a lot of places.
Yeah.
Melton. Nice.
Lovely.
And Ruffalo.
No De Niro still.
No De Niro. De Niro's missing a lot.
De Niro and Defoe are missing. De Niro and Defoe are missing.
I mean, again, I think we have top 4 and then Howerton. The top 4, I think, for supporting actor right now is Downey, Gosling, Melton, Ruffalo, in that order, to be honest.
I mean, I would argue Melton could even be like number 2. I think Melton is really. I think he's picking up. I think and it's a type of performance that could win.
I saw Jack on Twitter pointed out like the kind of dad who has the big emotional moments for an actor. Kevin for Kotzer.
Yeah, I mean it's a very different take on that sort of character, but sure. I can see that.
No,
he is very much what you come out of the film remembering with. Oppenheimer, it's not Robert Downey Jr. With Barbie, as much as Gosling is an aspect of a film you do really remember, he's not the main aspect. Charles Melton is the main aspect of May December people are talking about. Potentially that plays into it.
Regardless, it's top 4 minus, and it's top 4 and then Howerton. So, what is that last spot? Could it be De Niro? Maybe. Is it Defoe? Could Howerton slide in there? Sessa, maybe. Yeah. Very interesting. Okay, supporting actor. Oh God.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, the good noms couldn't last forever. Wow, Sandra Fuller.
Okay, that's an intro. Okay,
nice. She's showing up a lot of places, Thomas.
This is a weird starting 3. You started off with.
Okay, this is kind of bizarre.
Yeah, see what the.
Wow.
Okay, what are we running as?
Divine.
Yes, no color purple potentially.
And Emily Blunt still hasn't gotten a single fucking nomination.
Yeah, I mean, I did say that I don't know if she'll be getting critics noms anyway. So, like, I think we'll see about the Globes, we'll see about Critics' Choice, we'll see about those kind of things.
If she misses Globe, maybe we get worried.
If she misses Globe, maybe we get worried. Yeah, because she could then just end up being the lone SAG thing that randomly happens. I can very much see that. Divine's still showing up everywhere. This is a weird lineup. This is a weird lineup.
Julianne Moore's picked up a couple. I mean, this is what I genuinely think Rachel McAdams is going to be in contention for the Oscar nom. Like,
potentially. And I think if May December does keep sliding up and does manage to get into picture, more can just come with it. It's a very open category.
For sure. Yeah, this category is wide open. So interesting.
There is more than enough space for them.
First Naiad nom as well for this season.
Yeah.
Of course, you're Chicago. Jesus. Okay. Original screenplay.
There we go. Anatomy. Great choice.
Cool. Barbie. Holdovers. May December. Past Life. This is the Oscar 5.
Yes, most likely. Most likely this is the Oscar 5. Yeah. No Maestro here. Then they're not taking the Maestro or Color Purple. Potentially.
Yeah, I mean, and to be fair, like most critics scripts aren't.
Yeah, I mean they're not really the critics type picks. So yeah. I think this is the Oscar 5 though.
No, I agree. Okay, let's see what they do and adapt it though. This will be interesting.
Yeah. American fiction. Okay, no American fiction. They haven't
done American fiction anywhere, by the way.
No. No All of Us Strangers either.
No All of Us Strangers, but Margaret gets in. They're going to do Zone probably. Killers.
Probably.
Oppenheimer. Poor Things. Yeah, Zone Adventure.
So, yeah. Okay. Cool.
I mean, so I think like the list for this is pretty small now. It's literally just these 5, then All of Us Strangers, American Fiction, and Spider-Verse that have gotten nominations.
Yeah,
and they're all just kind of like trading, like
add
Oppenheimer,
American
Killers.
Fiction. Yeah, add American Fiction. Take out one of Are You There? God, It's Me, Margaret, and Zone of Interest. I think we've got the 5. Like, I think it will be made up of this plus American Fiction. I don't know if Spider-Verse can have enough to get a nom. I don't think All of Us Strangers is really picking up these noms. So,
I mean, we'll see. I think we'll have, it's gonna be American Fiction, Killers, Oppenheimer, Poor Things. We all feel really good about those.
Course.
And then I'm just gonna leave it open. It's gonna be one of Zone, Margaret, Strangers, or Spider-Verse.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be one of these 2 though. I think it's gonna be one of these.
Really?
2. Yeah,
interesting. Okay. Animated. Boy in the Heron.
Yeah.
Leo. That's
That's the Adam Sandler one, isn't it?
Yeah. Robot Dreams.
Okay. First sort of appearance this season.
Spider-Verse.
No Elemental.
Ninja Turtles getting quite a bit. Too.
Yeah, it is. No Elemental. It's interesting.
Okay.
And no Netflix either.
Yeah, it's true. Doc. 20 Days of Miracle. Beyond Utopia is here. Okay.
Yeah.
Kokomo City. Let's go. Oh, that's the New York thing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember you talking about this one. Yeah.
And then still, of course.
Cool.
Okay. Foreign language. Anatomy. Yep.
Of course.
Boy.
Okay.
Boy here. Okay. Godzilla. I think this is going to start showing up and getting some critic noms.
Wow. I mean, that is fresh off release, so potentially, yeah.
Please, can this just be a thing? God, can this?
It's showing up. It's showing up. No Taste of Things. Interesting.
In the Zone, yeah.
Okay.
Teacher's Lounge is showing up. I mean, genuinely, it's been Anatomy, Zone, and Teacher's Lounge that have been showing up everywhere. To be fair, like.
Yeah, it has.
Oh, imagine Teacher Lounge is the winner. Imagine Teacher. Oh, so good.
Yeah.
So good.
I mean, adding Perfect Days as well is one that didn't get missed there, but
yeah. Perfect Days has been showing up at all, really. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Oh, breakthrough filmmaker. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Skinamarink. Let's go. Amazing movie.
Okay. You're liking. I think you liked Chicago last year as well. To be fair, I think Chicago does align with your taste clearly.
Yeah. Sure. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe Rockfalls.
Yeah.
I
mean, those 3, the bottom 3, are just going to show up everywhere. To be honest, in these.
Yeah, they're like locked in everywhere. Raven Jackson's been getting mostly everything,
and she's been getting as well.
And deservedly so.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Promising performer. Alberta Fortson. More Margaret Love.
Cool.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, great choice. What a
great choice. One of the best child, but like he goes up there with Frankie Corio and Woody Norman.
Yeah.
Like
fantastic
they've been like the child performances the last 3 years. So yeah, amazing. Melton, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, will we get Sessa? Yeah, cool. Makes sense.
And tell you, okay, cool.
Great choices. Great choices.
What a
lineup. That's great. That's a great lineup.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Very cool.
Production design.
This is
let's go.
Yeah, showing up here and there in production design.
Barbie,
yeah, of course.
Killers, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, right? Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, these 4 are locked. Barbie, Killers, Oppenheimer, Poor Things is locked. It's just what's the 5? We were thinking Color Purple. If it can be Asteroid City, brilliant.
Yeah, potentially.
Deservedly.
I mean, we did think potentially about French Dispatch. That never came to anything.
Right.
So we'll see.
Yeah, I think it'll probably just end up being Color Purple. To be fair, I mean, because West Side Story got in, right? So
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Cinematography.
Oh yeah. Wow, they're liking this.
Great choice too. Killers, Oppie,
Oppenheimer,
Poor Things.
Oh wow, they've done Zone. Interesting. So anything glaring missing? No Color Purple. I mean, yeah, they're just not doing it here at all.
Everyone was just not getting any text. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else that glaring though. I mean, Saltburn maybe if you want to say.
I guess so.
But yeah, okay, cool. I mean, again, Killers, Oppie, Poor Things are the like locks at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, costumes. Let's go.
They're really like.
Asteroid City Love.
Yeah,
Barbie, obviously. Killers, and then Poor Things, and nice. There's Priscilla.
If you're not doing the Color Purple, that kind of makes sense as a sliding replacement.
Yeah, very well deserved.
No Oppenheimer either.
Yeah, I guess we've been missing.
It's just not a thing for costumes, really. Which makes sense. It's not really the.
Again, we're basing this off of like 2 or 3 critics, though. We can't. Don't go too hard into this. Edit. Oh, what a choice! Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, let's go. Oh yes. Everybody, please watch Alternative Assault. One of the best movies of the year. What the fuck?
Okay, sure. Very heavily edited film.
There is lots of editing. Killers, yeah.
Okay, they're doing action stuff.
They're doing action stuff in editing.
I feel like wherever John Wick showed up, Mission Impossible just sort of trails behind it.
Oppenheimer. So no Poor Things, no Barbie, no holdovers.
No holdovers. Yeah.
The Maestro still. Okay, score.
Well, this could be okay. They've done Barbie. Wow.
Wow, they've done Barbie.
Wow, did not expect Many places to be doing Barbie.
Killers.
Yeah, of
Oppenheimer. Poor Things.
Of course. And
Zone.
That kind of tracks. That kind
No
of tracks.
Elemental. I mean, yeah, Killers, Oppenheimer, Poor Things are gonna show up most places. No Spider-Verse either.
They didn't do any animated, no.
Yeah, they didn't do any animated. Okay. Use of visual effects. See,
this
is how I treat it.
Use of visual effects. Yeah,
let's see. And this is how I treat the category when I make my own personal list. So keep that in mind. I'm not going to have the best, it's the best use of visual effects. Yeah. Which is why I've done things like Annette before.
Yeah. Let's see if this sticks to that title of use.
Barbie.
Sure. That's a good pick because the visual effects are not very good, but that's sort of part of the point.
Right.
So good start, this category.
There's Godzilla.
Ooh, not seen it, but I will definitely be checking it out.
Mission Impossible.
Good choice.
Oppenheimer. Great
choice. Okay.
Poor Things. Yeah.
Oh, they seem to have
this is like what my VFX list is probably gonna look like. Something like this.
Yeah.
Like
they stuck to that brief. Best use of visual effects.
Is that it? That is it.
That is it. Okay.
All right. Good from Chicago.
Overall, well done, Chicago. Pretty decent lineup, yeah, for sure.
All right. Yeah, let's look at BIFA and then we'll check the spreadsheet. All right, last thing that we're gonna look at before the spreadsheet is the BIFA winners. So this is British Independent Film Awards, and let's take a look.
All of Strangers.
Yeah, we could film in a tie with
just see All of the Strangers. Okay, interesting. We could just see All of the Strangers sort of sweep a couple of these.
Yeah, and as it probably should.
Yeah.
International. Would you look at that?
Good choice, of course.
Beating out things like Past Lives, even.
Past Lives. Yeah.
Director, Andrew Hay. There we go.
There you go.
Screenplay, All of Us Strangers. Yeah, it's sweeping.
Oh, okay, great choice. Good choice. Very good choice.
Over Andrew Scott too.
Yeah. Wow.
Nice. I'm excited to see it. I know you liked it. What do we got here? Paul.
Okay, interesting. I mean, these were the two that really did the best here, so they're just splitting them evenly, it looks like. Interesting that Andrew Scott didn't even tie.
Yeah. Joint lead, Femme.
Okay. I would have liked to have seen Rye Lane, but sure.
Or Scrapper, to be honest. But I mean, I haven't seen Femme, so.
Yeah.
George McKay, though. He was in 1917, no?
He was, yes.
He was, yeah. Yes. Debut director, Earth Mama, even over Rye Lane. Okay.
And David Had to Have Sex as well.
Yeah. Scrapper for breakthrough producer. Okay. Breakthrough performance. There we go.
Good win.
Over me, McKenna Bruce, which is weird.
Inconsistent, yeah.
Their logic. I don't understand it. Debut screenwriter, places. Sure. Places.
Okay. Why not?
All right. We'll just basically leave it there. The rest of the categories are just All of Us Strangers, Femme, and How to Have Sex alternating through text.
Which makes sense, I guess.
Full list, you can look it up, but yeah, nothing too interesting. Was mainly interested in the above the line stuff. But let's take a look at the spreadsheet. So this is the spreadsheet as it stands. So we have overall for nominations, wins, and then keep track of every category. And look what is at the top.
Yep, very close behind is Oppenheimer though. Very close.
Yeah. And no, it's very close. I mean, and they've kind of separated themselves, to be honest.
Yeah, they have. Interestingly, they have
as the two, and then Killers, Holdovers. Past Lives has done really well this far.
It has, as it should for critics groups, as it really should be doing.
Well, people were worried that it'd be another Aftersun where critics groups just like aren't going for it as much.
Yeah, and Anatomy of Fall, as much as it has been missing some places, like it's still
it's doing fine. So is Poor Things. All of Us Strangers there. Mainly that's just from 16 BIFA nominations though. So
May
that will bounce out.
May December.
American Fiction, then May December
in the top 10. Spider-Verse. Number 11.
Yep, just right there. Zone's there at 12. We got Rye Lane, How to Have Sex,
mostly
Scrapper, 20 Days Miracle. These are all BIFA things. That's our top. Doc, 20 Days Miracle, yeah. Still, Maestro, Kokomo City up there. So if we're looking at where some other things are, Meister's there in 18th. Color
Purple's there. Yeah. So these are kind of two that you expect to not do quite as well in critics groups. So
right, yeah. So it's quite interesting. Passages is up there, 37.
Yeah, it is, to be fair.
But yeah. So as far as the overall top performers, though, these are your top 10 so far. And I'll keep this updated throughout the whole season. So we'll look at this at the end of every video and just kind of take a look at where it's at. So let's look at film. So that's probably helped out by some indie stuff, but still, again, people worried that Past Lives wasn't going to get as much love. It's doing just fine.
It is. It's leading nomination tally so far, which is very good for it. Very good for it in terms of other things. Yeah, everything's there really that we're expecting, at least from critics groups.
Yep, top of them. Barbie, Oppie, Holdovers, American Fiction, Poor Things, May December, Anatomy, Maestro. So everything here except for Color Purple, and we have May December in there instead. Which
maybe
could
just be the actual thing.
Spider-Verse also is a level with Anatomy and Maestro as well.
Yeah, and All of Us Strangers is there, which makes sense given
Zone of Interest
so
though.
far. Zone of Interest is not doing great in best film categories. It's still showing up in international, which is really potential we're just expecting for it now.
Yeah,
it's an international and can potentially win that without Anatomy being its chief competition anymore.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, there's Air and Color Purple. Each just one. They're not happening. Well, Color Purple might. Air's not.
It might. Air's not. Air's definitely not. Yep. If Air was going to happen, one of AFI or MBR would have gone for it.
Right.
Especially AFI.
This 10 though, that's on screen right now. I would be shocked.
Could just be our 10. Could just be our 10.
Director Nolan. Yeah. Then Scorsese, Gerwig, Lanthimos. Hay is there, but he's level noms with people like Cord Jefferson, Sling Song, Todd Haynes as well. I mean, I think that
no Payne, but Payne's not the type of thing critics would do necessarily.
Yeah, he's on one, as is like there's Justine Trey on one, there's Jonathan Glazer on one. It's interesting that they each only have one, and it's only from EFA.
Yeah.
But Glazer and Trey haven't gotten anything outside of that. Like, it could just be this 4+ Payne.
That would be probably my prediction at this point. Greta Gerwig feels fairly like it's happening.
She feels kind of in at this point.
Which is great.
Yeah, so we'll see. Actress, Lily, clear domination of the category so far.
Of course.
But we got Greta Lee, got Emma Stone, got Sandra Hüller, and then that's where it kind of, tapers off. Greta Lee, though, is doing well.
She is. I feel like that number will slowly drop off as people like Carey Mulligan will start to pick up more noms.
Margot, Natalie, yeah. I will say Kaylee Spaney, only with one at the Gothams, and that's it.
Yeah.
Fantasia only with one, we'll see if that changes. But, yeah, I'd be confident about Lily, Emma, Sandra. Greta Lee over 4. I mean, there's a world where it's Lily, Emma, Sandra, Carrie, Greta Lee.
I could definitely see that. I could definitely see Greta Lee happening over Margot Robbie, especially if the Oscars maybe don't do Barbie for everything, and they do.
I don't know. Kaylee Spaney just feels like
she doesn't. Yeah, it just doesn't.
Fantasia could still be there though. Fantasia could absolutely still be there.
She could.
So we'll see. Actor. So this is interesting.
Yeah, Giamatti number 1. Wow.
Yeah, but like Cillian, Jeffrey
Wright. Where is Leo? Where is Leo? Is the question here.
Leonardo DiCaprio, one nom, and it's the one that we just saw earlier in the video.
Yeah.
Same thing with Colman Domingo.
I mean, yeah, Colman Domingo. I just don't think it's happening for him.
Yeah.
Maybe next year with Sing Sing. Maybe that's his year.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But yeah, I mean, Franz Rogowski, Bradley Cooper. I mean, it's quite interesting because, like, and we'll see it when we look at supporting actor too. Robert De Niro also only has one.
Yeah.
Like, Lily Gladstone is crushing. The rest of the cast is struggling. So yeah. I don't know. Like, I think Bradley is still probably number 1. That isn't something that critics are going to go for. But Bradley probably number 1. Cillian 2. Giamatti's 3. And then you have, like, Jeffrey Wright.
4.
And then probably Leo 5.
Probably at 5 currently. Yeah.
He might still be 4 over Jeffrey Wright. But
I still think Leo will happen. I don't imagine.
I'm just struggling for an alternative. Unless, like, imagine they just go hard for Past Lives and both Greta Lee and Theo you get in.
Yeah, that would be awesome. That'd be
cool. Awesome. I don't think it will happen, but yeah.
No.
Supporting actress. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that domination.
Number 1.
But then there's Rachel McAdams and Julianne Moore and then Sandra Hüller in America. What is this?
It's a weird category, this one. It is wild.
And do we see Emily Blunt anywhere?
No. Nowhere. No. Absolutely.
Viola Davis was 1.
There on 1.
Daniel Brooks on 1, but I Daniel Brooks is probably the number 1 right now, just based off of the reactions.
I don't know. I could very much see Divine Joe Randolph taking it.
They're top 2, but then like Taraji's probably in, but she hasn't picked up anything.
Taraji's the type of thing where it could end up being like a surprise on the Oscars, where that's okay. Right. They've done a double nom. Like,
but even if we count, like, even if we're counting, okay, Rachel, Divine, Taraji, even Emily Blunt, if we still want to throw her in there, that still leaves a spot.
Yeah.
What if Rachel McAdams? What if Julianne Moore? America Ferrera?
Yeah, there's good chances. I think the thing about Rachel McAdams is that both Julianne Moore and America Ferrera are going to be stronger contenders in picture.
They're in stronger films,
and across the board generally. So,
but supporting is where we can see some of these random things, especially if we think Charles Mountain, like if May December might be a stronger film overall.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the one supporting them. Maybe.
Potentially.
Supporting actor.
There's Melton.
Yeah, Melton. But then you got Gosling right there, Downey right there, Glenn Howerton's doing quite well, Ruffalo. As we said, this is the 5 that have been doing well with critics. I think it'll be this 5 minus Howerton. Where's Robert De Niro? Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Interesting. Sterling K. Brown is doing well, and if American Fiction is, he could be in the conversation for an Oscar.
Maybe. I mean, it's weird that De Niro, and again, we're like the gap is only 4, right? This is still off of very, very low amounts of information. Over the month of December, there's gonna be like 2 to 3 a day, so this is gonna be updating rapidly, and we're gonna probably put out a video every couple of days, maybe 2 to 3 days. Talking about the stuff. So there will be more things to look at, but if De Niro and DiCaprio keep on struggling, it could be interesting. It'll be interesting to chart.
For sure.
Okay, original screenplay. Look at that. Look at that beautiful sight.
I think we've got the 5 there.
And yeah, like look at the.
I think that will be the 5.
I just think because I mean, if you're looking at the alternatives, like Maestro, but that hasn't picked up anything. Yeah. Air. No. I feel pretty good about this 5 for the Oscars.
Agreed. Completely agreed.
With Barbie winning, I think.
Most likely at this stage. It's not guaranteed, but I would agree.
Adapted. As I said, it's these 8.
It is. Priscilla is not happening, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, well, again, we're going off of very few. The top film has 3 right now. We'll see. We'll see what else enters, but as of now, this is our 8.
I feel good about being 5 of these 8. I feel very good.
Yeah, I think that can make sense. And like I said, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, American Fiction, and Killer. Yeah. I think they're all happening. I would be shocked if those 4 didn't happen because those are the 4 Best Picture movies. Everything else, I don't know. I still don't really think it's Zone.
No.
But Margaret Stranger's Fate. I mean, Margaret makes the most sense as like a conventional screenplay type thing here.
It does. I mean, it's a sophomore screenplay.
But will Lionsgate be able to get out? Like, can they get that out?
I mean, what else do they have? They can't have very much.
I mean, Hunger Games, but
so maybe if they put a big.
But it's also Lionsgate. It's also Lionsgate. Like I don't know how much this film's gonna be campaigned. So
yeah. Whereas things like performances doesn't matter as much as in terms of campaigning. Like performances.
You know what this is giving?
Campaign themselves.
You know what this is giving?
What?
It's giving Glass Onion. Remember how Janelle Monáe?
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. That's
kind of the secondary critics thing.
Yeah.
I mean, because this could get WGA.
It could. Oh, I presume it will probably.
It probably will get WGA because, like, if we're looking at what WGA is going to be, like, I mean, yeah, it's probably going to be Killers because All of Us Strangers isn't eligible. Zone isn't eligible. So Oppenheimer, Poor Things, American Fiction, Killers, and Margaret.
Yeah. I mean, let's also not forget, it is worth mentioning that Barbie could still end up in adapted. Like,
if Barbie's in adapted, then our 5 is set.
Yeah. But that option is not completely off the table. That could still happen.
Yeah. Just looking through text, far less information here. Oppenheimer is at the top for cinematography, though.
Cool.
Editing, we have
like nothing
to go on. Costume design, again, nothing to go on, but I do think the Barbie will be at the top. Production design, nothing to go on, really.
Again, I don't think there'll be much more, really.
Makeup and hair, absolutely nothing to go on.
Like animated and stuff like that.
Sound, VFX.
Nothing.
Right. Score
does a little bit more, but
Oppenheimer, Killers, Poor Things,
there.
Spider-Verse, Saltburn Zone. I mean, could it be 5d6? Like, I don't think it'll be Saltburn. It'd be nice if Zone got in. Song, not much. Animated though. Spider-Verse, Boy and the Heron, Ninja Turtles, Nimona, and Robot Dreams.
Yeah, I think
you sub in Elemental for one, and this feels plausible.
Yeah, I agree.
Elemental for Robot Dreams, probably.
If Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles keeps showing up, people liked it. It could just sort of become a thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I mean, I presume it will be at the Globes. Could end up at Critics' Choice.
Yeah, no, Ninja Turtles might just happen. Foreign language. Look at that.
Anatomy. Yeah, it's gonna stay that way the entire season. So
the other thing, so interestingly, Zone, Fallen Leaves, Teachers Lounge, and Totem. And everything else is just on one. But what an interesting 4 there that have been like consistent.
Yeah. I mean, I still find it hard to believe Perfect Days will be ignored, just given the name behind it, Wim Wenders, and the potential support then Passionate can develop from the lead. Yeah,
and the Budget Grass hasn't been getting anything.
No,
but there's still a lot to go in this race. We still don't even know what the short list is. So
yeah, for sure.
Then Doc, still 20 Days of Miracle, 4 Daughters, Beyond Utopia, Kokomo City.
And I honestly think just like minus still, you've got the winner there in 20 Days of Miracle, probably.
And then 4 Daughters. I think 4 Daughters is getting in.
Yes, agreed.
Beyond Utopia, it's recovered. It's doing well. Kokomo City, please need this to happen. Going to Mars, I think also in Eternal Memory, like will make up. Like I think 20 Days in Miracle, 4 Daughters, Beyond Utopia probably in, and I think those last 2 will be Kokomo City, Going to Mars, or in Eternal Memory, or just something else random, obviously. But off the information we have, I'd assume those.
Yeah, and if we're assuming still as the sort of big one that gets snubbed that often happens in documentary, that sort of fulfills that trend.
Yep, exactly.
So no need to worry about that.
And just quick an update. Ensemble, Oppenheimer's the top right now.
Of course, Air's high up there.
Air, yeah. Breakthrough director, Celine Song's nominating, and it's like this 5 across the board has been everywhere.
Yeah.
Not everywhere, but you know. But anyways, this is the spreadsheet. As I said, I'll keep it updated, and we'll keep on doing these updates at the end of the awards recaps because I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting to just kind of. It's hard to really track all of the trends as we're looking through the Critics Awards and then like the Gothams and the Indie Spirits and BIFA, and then as we get into like the Guild Awards and everything like that, it's kind of hard to track how everything is doing. So this is just going to be a way that we can check in at the end through a spreadsheet that probably doesn't look great visually, but it gets the point across.
Yes,
so
for sure.
That is it though for today. A long video. We're probably gonna have more long videos. We're into the awards race, so we're just gonna be keeping tabs on everything. It's fun. It's fun, all these critics awards and everything. But we'll have Gotham Golden Globe nomination predictions later today. Golden Globe nomination reaction soon. Critics' Choice nomination predictions and Critics' Choice nomination reactions, and then plus we'll be talking about the Los Angeles Film Critics Awards, which are happening in a couple days. Lots and lots of fun stuff. So make sure you stay tuned for that, as well as plenty more movie reviews that we'll be doing. And then guess what's coming up? The Grammys and the Emmys in like a month. So plenty of stuff there. We're gonna be busy. I'm gonna be done with school, so I'm gonna have time to not have a life and do stuff on YouTube. So thank you everybody for watching. If all of those things sound interesting to you, or maybe just one of them, you can stick around and subscribe maybe for the future. But until then, thank you for watching. Stay safe and goodbye.